walking today, and as you can obviously see, her sister is not here with us. We're going to do this training session separate, and like you said, the separation would be good for them. They're both extremely sweet and very intelligent, so there's no doubt in my mind that they can do all of this easily. Yes. All right, so I do have your leash on her, and the way we position the leash is behind the ears, right at the top part of the neck, and this enables us to have complete control over their head without the leash sliding down or anything like that. When the collars or leashes are down at the base of the neck, it's really hard to regain control over the dog once they start pulling. This is because it has that harness effect. So anything that falls at the base of the neck, they're definitely going to start pulling. So we want to make sure that we keep our leash right at the top behind the ears. And when they do start walking with the heel, then we'll be able to just let them have their regular collars on, or even just cut a whole bunch of slack on the leash. Alright, so first day here, she's investigating everything. She might be a little bit nervous. We do have dogs on the side here, and also some dogs behind us, so she has a lot of distractions. Alrighty, so when we do start our walk, we want to make sure that the dogs are calm and collected before we do any walking here. And because they're such big, strong dogs, I'm going to show you the proper way how to hold the leash. Sometimes people wrap it around their arm or their hand, and sometimes they just hold on to the leash itself here. But the best way to do it is making sure that you have your thumb in that loop there. I don't know if you can see that thumb in that loop, and then you can close your hand around it. So if a big dog, or even a smaller dog, but a dog in general that's pretty strong, does pull you, you're able to make sure that you have complete control over the leash, and it doesn't slip out of your hand or anything like that. Alright, so you have her walking on the right hand side, I remember, so we'll be doing that today. And then also when we do stop on our walks, we want to make sure that our dogs are at a sit. This is to prevent them from, for example, if you are at a street corner, you're waiting to cross the street, and some people drive pretty crazy. You want to make sure that your dogs are at that sit and they're not floating around beside you. Just in case, you want to make sure that you have complete control over your dogs. Alright, so leash at the very top part of the neck there. Want to make sure that she is at attention here. Again, brand new place, a whole bunch of distractions. And when we do have to correct her if she does, she doesn't sit, or if she starts trying to pull or something, all we're going to do is just give a little correction of boop off to the side. And of course, this depends on how receptive the dog is to that correction. So they're really excellent with listening. And we're just going to do just a little tug off onto the side, or no. Okay, so she is really, really doing a great job right now. She may be a little bit overwhelmed by the place itself and the amount of dogs here, but she's doing great, and we're going to start our walking right now. Okay, again, I want to make sure that my leash is being held properly, and I can go down and pick this leash this part of the leash up right here. When she does start to go to that heel, when she's walking nicely, when she's not pulling, I'm immediately going to give her a whole bunch of slack on that leash and make it super duper loosey-goosey and nice and comfortable. And when I walk, I want to make sure that I'm not tense. You don't want to have any tension with that leash. And you want to make sure that your shoulders are back. You're feeling good. You're walking your dogs, not the other way around. Okay, and when I have them walk, I'm just going to tell them, walk, or let's go. just like I said, I want to make sure that I give her a lot of slack on the leash. If she does come to a stop, we want to make sure that we sit. 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 Good sit. Good sit, Hana. Good girl. Very good. And she did a great job sitting down there. And she is trying to maintain eye contact with me. That is excellent. She wants to know what I'm doing, where we're going. Okay, we're going to start again. Sit. No. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. Ready? Let's go. All right, so I'm going to cut her a lot of slack here. I want to make sure that she's still following. Good girl. Good girl. And if you do turn in a completely different direction, it's a great way to test if they're actually paying attention to you. All right, so as you can see, I'm just walking around in some circles here. Just getting a little bit far away. And like I said, she's really intelligent and she knows what's going on. And I hardly have to give her any corrections with this. No. There we go. Good girl. Good sit. When we do give them affection for doing something like the sit, we want to reinforce that command, good sit, and we want to be really, really excited. So the affection for them will be replacing the treats. So what we're going to do to help bring them away from that reliance on food, basically, is to be really excited when they do something good. Simple as sit. So sit. Good sit, Hana. Good sit. Good sit. Good girl. All right. And that leaves her wanting more affection. That's perfect. So we're going to start this walk one more time. Ready, girl? Walk. And increase that speed. Good girl. Good girl. Very good. Good sit. Good girl. Very good. Well, that was spectacular. Let's do it one more time here. No. 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 Good girl. Good girl. So when she does see another dog on a walk, I want to make sure that she's always doing something. So instead of standing there staring at the dog, I want to make sure that she's either sitting or lying down, for example. All right, so again, one more time. We're going to go around. Let's go. Good girl. Good girl. No. No. Good girl. Sit. Not leave it. Good girl. Good girl. Very good. So, as you can see, she saw the dog over there. She was interested in it. However, I did not want her to acknowledge the dog. So I'm telling her to lead it. And if she doesn't listen, I'm just going to, again, give that little correction off on the side. Again, she responds really well to that, so you don't have to be heavy-handed. Basically, just using your wrist to just move that leash off to the side. That basically is just like a dog correcting another dog. So if you have, dogs often, wolves in the wild, they don't poke each other and say, hey, you stop that. Sit. Good girl. Good sit. Good sit. But again, if you have, the wolves in the wild and, they do bite each other to correct each other, to give another dog a little bit of a nip. So that's basically what we're doing. and we're just reenacting that. Very good. Anyway, this has been Nicole here with Miss Hana. Did an excellent job with this loose leash walking. I'm very impressed. And we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Good girl. Be that girl. Good girl.